Yo, what's up, guys? It's Coach Mike. I'm back with a new live stream and I'm conducting another experiment. So join me. This is experiment part two. And it looks like that camera's a little bright. Let me lower the ISO just a little bit. So hang tight. Let me lower it. All right, that's a little bit better. Max, what's up? How you doing? Everything good? Where you watching from, Max? So I'm conducting an experiment. So we're gonna see what's up. Mel, in the house, what's up? How you doing? Everything good? Where are you? Yeah, I'm in my apartment still. I just changed the camera angle here, and I'm conducting another experiment because I did an experiment last night, and I think my conclusions are probably correct. So we'll see. And how's the camera? Like, is it bright enough? Does it need to be a little bit brighter, or is it all right? Let me know, guys. Max from India. I got so many people watching from India. That is what's up. Thanks for joining me. How's it going? I was gonna title this Hump Day Motivation, but honestly, like I want to do another experiment because I think I'm correct with my experiment. So we'll see here. So everything good? Everyone having a good week so far? And have you guys noticed how fast time has gone? I think I've said this before on my streams. Since ended, it feels like literally it feels like time has sped up. I can't believe like what are we out? About 2 weeks out from Christmas. It's gonna be New Year's before we know it. It's gonna be 2026. So since summer ended, I feel like this year has gone so fast. It's crazy. It's glitchy. All right, let me see what I can do here. It might be too late to fix it, so we'll see. How's the audio? Is the audio still good? Yeah. Hopefully it's all right. Hopefully it'll fix itself. I mean you. Yeah, but how's the audio? Because it says that everything's excellent, but you never know with OBS here. We'll see. But can you hear me okay though? All right, good, good, good. Hopefully it'll fix itself. Because that's one thing I like a little bit better about the iPhone. Like I rarely have any glitches or anything like that. Good. The audio's good. That's dope. So that's kind of what I'm doing with the experiment because awesome. Thank you, Shannon. Appreciate it. Thank you. So why I'm conducting this experiment is because I actually think the algorithm uh favors you more when you live stream from your iPhone. So I'm just doing another experiment because I'm using OBS. I'm using my Sony A7 IV camera. Obviously the audio is probably going to sound much better because I got the microphone, got the headset. So I actually think it does favor you more with the iPhone. Because I did a live stream last night. No, was it last night or the night before? And yeah, I got way more interaction. So who knows? We'll see. But today, just doing a little hump day motivation, just kind of checking in with you guys, seeing how you're doing. How's everyone feeling? Everyone having a good week so far? I look like I'm wearing an AI filter. I think that's so funny that you guys think it's AI. That cracks me up. It's probably because everyone's used to just me live streaming from my kitchen and using my iPhone, and that's why I'm actually doing this because I just want to do another experiment here because like I get like 5 times the views when I use my iPhone versus OBS because the image quality and the audio sounds way better on this, but for some reason it just doesn't get as many hits. So okay, let's see, Max. Okay, well, so how many years has it been for you boxing? I started kickboxing. I'm dating myself. I started kickboxing all the way back in 2002. My girlfriend at the time, she told me that she wants to go to this kickboxing gym. And I was like, hey, is it cool if I join you? I used to do taekwondo. I did taekwondo when I was a kid, when I was like 7, 8. And she's like, yeah, sure, you can come. And then, I went back then. I was a big time meathead bodybuilder, and I thought I was gonna do all good because, I did a few years of taekwondo. And I went in within 2 rounds. I was dying. I had my hands on my knees. It was unbelievable. And from that moment, I was like, okay, just because of big muscles does not mean you can automatically fight. And then after that, I was like, yeah, I have to learn how to do this. She actually dumped me, but thankfully she left the gym, but I stayed. And here we are 20 years later, live streaming with you. So I'm glad I didn't quit. And I had my first boxing match actually this year because I'm primarily a kickboxer and a Muay Thai fighter and also do point fighting too. So I did my first boxing match and that went well. So I won that one. I'm pretty happy about that one. Where is she? Who knows? Like, she's married now with two kids. Like, I tried to reconnect with her, which guys, I don't actually recommend trying to reconnect with an ex. Especially if she's the one that left you. She has a leverage, and I hate to say this, but they're not going to treat you the best because they know you want to get back with them, and then whoever has a leverage kind of doesn't act that nice because they know that you want them. So long story short, I tried to get back with her. She was just saying some crazy things. I was like, you know what? I think I'm good. Like I don't, and I just removed her from Facebook, and then she tried to call me. She's like, hey, why'd you remove me? Why'd you stop calling me? And I was like, you know what? I'm good. Why did she leave you? Um, Oh, I was just young. I mean, I was like 21, 22. I was broke. I just didn't have the right mindset to be in a relationship. Yeah, so pretty much I was just young. Just didn't know any better. Just didn't really know how to date that well. But it's all good because she loved me to kickboxing. And now, all because of that, all because that one time she said, hey, I'm going to a kickboxing gym. And I went with her. And then here we are, guys. So if it wasn't for her, we probably wouldn't even be here right now. Oh, just get a new one. Yeah, trust me, I'm trying. Like, I try to be a passport bro, and it's not as easy as you think it would be being a passport bro. Because all these red pill creators, they say, oh, just get your passport, fly to Eastern Europe, find yourself a traditional submissive woman. Yeah, not quite that simple. Just getting your girlfriend. No, I'm trying. Trust me, I'm trying. Okay, Max. About the beat, Max, what do you mean about the beat? And speaking of girlfriends, like honestly, trying to get in a relationship and trying to have a girlfriend in 2025 is kind of crazy. Like, um, all we're doing is just ghosting each other. It's like we're gonna ghost each other out of existence. You'll get a match. You'll start talking to her. You think everything's fine. Actually, I'll tell you guys a quick story. So I matched with this girl on Hinge. Everything was going just fine. All my jokes were landing. Conversation was going good. It was getting to the point where we were almost sending paragraphs back and forth. And I'm like, okay, it's been 3 days. We're talking almost like we're pen pals. Why don't we just meet in person? So I told her, I'm like, hey, like you seem really cool. I want to get to know you a little bit better. She lived about like 45 to 50 minutes away. So I was like, hey, do you want to just meet somewhere halfway, grab some coffee, and kind of talk a bit? I didn't hear anything from her for 3 days. And I checked the app. She unmatched me. I'm like, we talked for 3 whole days, sending paragraphs back and forth. I'm telling jokes, you're laughing. Like you're telling jokes, I'm laughing. Everything's going good. And then I ask her out on the date. Poof, gone. Casper. Let's see. My friend do. Okay, let me see. Did an AI girlfriend? Not a bad idea at this point, for real. Um, I'm about to belt. Dope. Like, what belt you about to? Are you doing a karate? What are you doing? Let's see. I hate autocorrect. Yeah, it's all good. Korean boxing. Dope. I can count to 10 in Korean. I might be a little bit off, because I learned it when I was like 7. So, like, check out my pronunciation. Okay. Hana, dol, set, net, dasit, yasit, ihap, yodol, ahap, yol. Is that correct? So I learned that when I was like 7. So let me know if my pronunciation is correct. Get an AI girlfriend. Long live Tupac, the shadow. You know what? I need to do a live stream because I've been meaning to do it. I'm gonna do a live stream talking about who is better, Pac or Biggie. I just tried to make a thumbnail, but I couldn't find the right photos, so I kind of postponed it. So I'm gonna do a live stream about it. Maybe Thursday. Yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll do it. Yeah, we'll see. I need to get a good thumbnail. You are AI. You guys are so funny with the AI. I'm talking about the belt that you won. Oh, the belt. I've been thinking about every day. It's still not in. Like, I even have the screenshots. So, I should show you guys the screenshots because he did say, "Hey, I'm proud of you. Congratulations. The belt is going to be in soon." I still haven't gotten the belt, and they're still doing shows like in California and other stuff. I don't want to message him again because it's going to get kind of weird. So I just hope he's gonna send it. 'Cause I can even show you guys the text messages if you guys want. I can show you the guys screenshots. So at least he acknowledged that I'm the champion. He says he's proud of me. He said twice the belt is coming in soon. So guys, just please say a prayer for me. Pray that he'll get the belt in as soon as it comes in. I already have a case picked out on Amazon. I have this nice, beautiful case. I'm gonna put it in. I have all my medals. I'm gonna get a case for my medals. I found my bodybuilding trophies as well. So yeah, guys, just say a prayer for me. Pray that the promoter will send me that belt so I can do a live stream and I'm gonna do a photo with it. Dennis Murray, AI. Yeah, guys, what do I got to do to prove that I'm not AI? Then this man is crazy. Tell Dana White to send the belt, the bum. No, for real, right? I need to. Because it's getting to the point where it's like, I want to message him again, but I'm like, well, if I do, it's going to irritate him and he's probably not going to send it. So it's in God's hands at this point. So let's just pray that he'll send the belt. Like I said, it's not like super blinged out or anything like that, but the fact that hey, a belt's a belt, like that's something that I'll have for the rest of my life. Like I said, I have a case picked out for it. I'm gonna have it. I already know how I'm gonna mount it. I'm gonna do a photo shoot with it. So like I have everything planned out. I'm just waiting for him to send it. My boy be flexing. What's your favorite snack? Honestly, I like cereal. Like late night, like eating cereal. That's one of my favorite snacks, and it's detrimental to your diet. But I like eating granola cereal. So it's one of my favorite snacks. Let's see. Yeah, to the force. I'm going to drop that hint a at every meet, brother. Gotcha. Yeah, but okay, wait, hold up. Why have you been alive? Um, King Karate, because God's let me live. It's not my time yet. I still got things to do. I gotta get that belt. I gotta get that belt before I like go ascend. I'm trying to get that belt before I go. Let me see. Max, I have to ask the important question. What's that? Yeah, cereal file. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that cereal is my weakness. And like what I'll do is I'll kind of trick myself. I'll like, okay, I'll just put cereal in a cup. So that way it's not that much. And then I'll pour the milk, get the cereal, and I'm like, well, there's this much milk left, so I can't just let it go to waste. So I'll pour more cereal, then I'll need more milk, and it just falls into a trap. And next thing I know, I ate like a third of the box. Let me see. Look at the camera for 10 seconds. Okay, I'll count one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. All right. Focus is the key. Take care, brother. Well, thank you. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you. Hit the like button for me if you got to dip out. Thank you for watching. Okay, Mike Tyson or Ali? I'm going Tyson all the way. I think Mike Tyson style is perfectly suited for Ali. I know I might be in the minority because, and actually, here's another thing. I might do a live stream about this too because I think most people that say Ali, they're just repeating what their uncle or their uncle's old head friends told them. They don't actually like fully believe it. They just got conditioned to hear it from their dad or their uncle. But I personally think that Mike Tyson's style is perfect for Muhammad Ali. Especially, can you imagine if Ali tried to do a rope a dope against Tyson? He's in the corner, he's trying to do a rope a dope, and Tyson's just unloading body shots, hook to the body, uppercut, hooks. Nah, shuffle steps. So nah, I think if it goes past like eight, like 6 or 7 rounds, I think Ali might have the advantage. But nah, I think Tyson all the way. He's too fast, too explosive, hits harder. Why sometimes you don't go live? Well, I can't go live every day because I have a job. Like I that's here's the thing, like I have to drive to multiple gyms and it takes up so much time and I don't have time to get home and live stream and drive back. But that's why I'm doing these live streams because I want to get to the point where I can cut down more on teaching classes and focus more on this because I'm trying to focus more on my YouTube channel. I actually have my members only section. So guys, if you haven't already, check out my member section. It's called the Fast Track Fundamentals. There, I break down everything you need for like boxing, kickboxing, footwork, defense, how to throw kicks, must know combinations. It's only $2.99 a month, cancel anytime. So make sure you check that out. It does help the channel. Like I said, I break everything down. Also, I'll take some suggestions for videos you guys want to see. So check out the Fast Track Fundamentals. It breaks down everything you need, like boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai. I'll try to add a video. I'm gonna shoot for two videos a week. So hopefully by spring, like I'll have over 60 videos in there. So check it out. Let me see. King. I said, why haven't you been live? Okay. King. Hi. Change my name. All right, King. Okay, let's see. What does success? Honestly, I don't even know. Like, we'll have to ask ChatGPT. I don't even know. Unfortunately, we can't see the match. Um, well, I do have one. Actually, I have a few of my fights on my page. You just got to scroll down. I put my most recent one on my YouTube channel, so check that one out. There was kind of a controversial decision, so let me know what you guys think. But that one's up, and then if you scroll down, it's like way down on my page. I have some of my fights on there, and you can also type in Mike Collins Muay Thai. You'll see some other fights pop up. Of course, they have like a lot of my losses because I do have I think 7 losses, and of course all those are on YouTube. Of course, all my losses. But I do have I think either 14 or 15 wins. I have to go back and check. So, and I have about probably about 7 fights I don't even have on YouTube, which I started uploading. I need to upload them so that way you guys can see my fights. So, Dennis, what's up? 41. What is your dream? Let me see. Like, what do you mean, like financial dreams or just dreams in general? Because I mean, my original dream is I want to be a professional ninja. I basically want to be there's this actor from the 80s. He was the original ninja master. His name is Shokosugi. So check him out. Type in Shokosugi in YouTube and you'll see all of the 80s ninja movies. So my dream was I was gonna be a ninja. That was my dream. I was gonna be a professional ninja and I want to be like Ryu Hayabusa. And I want to be a kickboxer. So technically, with the exception of being a ninja, I actually did fulfill my dreams. I do want a better car for sure. But I think my current dream right now is not to have to teach as many classes, and I want to be a full-time YouTuber. So that's kind of my dream right now. And Max, question back to you. What is your dream? Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do right now. Because like I've tried to change up my content, and actually I'll get you guys' opinion. Because I was trying to just do like a bunch of original content, and my original plan was to do this show called Punches and Passports, where I'm traveling around Europe, and then I document everything. I vlog. I go to like some cool sites, sightseeing. Because I'm also a photographer too. So I was gonna do some videos like that, and then go to the gyms, do some kickboxing, and show you guys all that stuff. But I made the video and it totally flopped. It got like legit, like I think got like 77 views. So I'm thinking about switching up my content a little bit. Maybe just start doing like some reaction videos and like do like some current events kind of stuff because martial arts is great, kickboxing is great, but it's definitely like more like a niche. So I might start trying to just slowly pivot my content and might start doing some reaction stuff. So let me know what you guys think. Because I've tried just about everything. Like I tried like the vlogging. I went all the way to Europe for a Tinder match, tried to be a passport bro, filmed some videos about it. Nobody watched. So let's see, what do we got here? I don't know what it is. You don't really look like side by side, but you remind me of an actor called uh Valtier Sterling. My dream is crazy. All right, tell me your dream, Max. Okay, I don't know who that actor is, so here, let me look him up. Give me 1 second. I have no clue who that is. All right, let's see. Oh, come on. Phone's being slow. Here, I'll just use YouTube. Okay, you said, okay, Volta. Okay, Sterling. Uh, okay. Let me see. Let me get a better video. Hmm. That's not the best video. Let me see. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's what they think I look like. I have no clue who that is. All right, guys. So, where you guys are asking me about my dreams. So, what are some of your guys' dreams? Like, what are you guys trying to do? Because I'm trying to be that. I'm trying to be a YouTuber, trying to get to 100K, trying to get a red Bugatti, and also I want a Ferrari Testarossa. That's always been one of my dream cars since I was a kid. So, what are some of your dreams? What are some of your dreams, guys? Okay. UATA. I don't know what that means. Dennis, I have no clue what that means. Well, okay. Well, I want to make my family. Okay, like you trying to get married or what? Max happy. Oh, you want to make your family happy? Gotcha. And what exactly is going to make your family happy? But also, instead of trying to make other people happy, you should make yourself happy. And also, why you guys got you here? Here, let me type my Instagram in here too. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, here it is. Uppercut. You guys can give me a follow on Instagram. Bam, uppercut underscore athletics. So I got tons of like kickboxing tutorials on there. I'll probably get a new tutorial here up tonight. So, because I got to teach class tonight. Actually, I got to leave here in about. I'll leave here in about 30 minutes. Because I got to teach a kickboxing class. Well, no, it's actually boxing today. Then I got to do a private lesson. Then I got to teach tonight, and I'm probably gonna do legs. So, gonna train legs. It's not my favorite thing. Like, here's the thing: I have a love-hate relationship with training legs because when I watch my videos, not gonna lie, I do like the way my legs look. I just don't always like training legs because also I've had a little bit of back issues over the years, so I can't really do super heavy squats. So I have to do mostly leg presses. But yeah, training legs probably isn't my favorite, but I do like the way my legs look when I do train them hard. So for those of you that are training, like, are you guys training? What are you hitting today at the gym? Because Monday's usually chest day for me. Like, it's like International Chest Day. And then I tend to hit arms like later on in the week, maybe like on a Friday. And then I usually weight train about 3, 4 days a week. And I actually got my body weight back up. So I'm getting closer back up to 194. Because when I fight, I drop down to about 190. But I want to get back up to 200. So I got to get back on my creatine and my protein. So I got to make that happen. So I would say that's one of my goals for New Year's. Like, I want to get back because last year I got as big as I think I got up to about 212. I was feeling pretty good. I mean, my kickboxing suffered a little bit because I was freaking moving slow, but I think I look pretty good. Um, but yeah, I want to get back up to 200, maybe like 205. We'll see. It's just hard to maintain it. It's like you got to eat so much, you got to be like locked in. It's just hard to do. It's hard to be a bodybuilder and a kickboxer at the same time. Like the two, they kind of contradict each other. And also to go to Thailand and stay for 5 years and come to my country a- and go to UFC and can go to Russia. Dope. Yeah, I want to go to Russia too. Actually, I want to go to Thailand and I want to go to Russia. And I actually got a match from Thailand. So I'm talking to her. She said she's gonna help me Thai. She said she's gonna cook to me if I go to Thailand. So yeah, that's dope. I think going to Thailand, I think that'll be enough time for you to pick up the language. You can become a Thai warrior in 5 years. I think that'd be kind of cool. Narcissistic rage. Not sure what that means. What you mean by that, Brown? No, I think going to Thailand would be really cool. Russia would be dope too. Let me see. Russia is gonna put you in the gulag. All right. But I do, like I said, because I'm a photographer, I do want to go to Russia and take a photo of that beautiful building with the beautiful shapes. I think it's called the Kremlin, like the Parliament building. So I think it's one of my life goals. Like I want to photograph that building. I think it looks amazing. Hey, what's up? Remember me? What's up? How you doing? Everything good? Thanks for coming back. Conducted an experiment. I think my experiment is correct because whenever I live stream from my iPhone, I get about close to 10 times the views. When I use OBS and, I use my AI version of myself, I don't get nearly as many views. I've noticed that. So I'm gonna keep going back and forth between it. I am glad I tried it, because I got my new laptop, got a microphone, got my headset, got my camera. But I notice I get way more hits when I'm on my iPhone. Did you know red square isn't even red and it's not a square? Interesting. Thank you. Learn a new fact every day. Appreciate it. I didn't know that. So what do you guys think the hardest language to learn is? Because I tried to learn some Russian because I got a couple. It's pretty easy for me to get some Russian matches, but whenever they find out I can't speak Russian, they just unmatch me. So I was like, I need to learn Russian so I can get my Tinder matches up. Let me see. Max. Man, Russia have one man who is there. Okay. I visit your stream weeks ago. You might not remember me. Well, thank you. I appreciate you joining me. I might not you gotta remember where you're from because some of these screen names they're hard to remember. Like I cannot pronounce that screen name. Um, I gotta come up with a nickname for you because I can't read that screen name. Like, where you watching from again? Thanks for coming back. Appreciate it. Yeah. For me, because just out of curiosity, I just looked up to see what the top 10 hardest languages on in the world are to learn. And Hungarian, I think, was number five. So I just had to challenge myself. I was like, all right, I'm gonna try to learn Hungarian. And I've been practicing for about 3 years. I'm definitely not fluent, not even close, but I do know some basic words and I can say a few easy sentences. Okay. Bear's best friend. So, all right, guys, I gotta dip out here soon. I could probably stay for like about another 10 minutes or so. So, you guys got any more questions for me? Thanks for joining me with the experiment. I think my experiment is conclusive. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? India, 6'3", Muay Thai, 15 years started. Yeah, I do. I think I do remember that. You and me had a long conversation before you left for training. I do remember. Yep. I got to come up with a nickname for you because I cannot read that screen name. No, I do remember that. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, and that way, you'll know when I go live. So I'm gonna try to go live pretty much every day. If I'm not too tired, I'll try to go live again tonight, but I'll definitely go live again tomorrow though for sure. You'll go to Ognini. Oh wait, I can't pronounce that. I don't want to butcher your, I don't want to butcher that, man. I don't want to look bad. I gotta look up how to pronounce that. Okay, Fire Island. Gotcha. Let me see. It is kind of corny, but it works. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a live stream. I think I just remembered it because I'm gonna do a live stream talking about. All right, guys. If you could have any martial art downloaded into your brain, like a Neo did in the Matrix, what martial art would you choose? I think I might actually do a live stream about that. So, if a computer program could download any martial art into your brain, which one would you pick and why? Knight, what's up? How you doing, Knight? Everything good? Having a good week? Indian bear for yeah. So, guys, the question to you guys is: if you could have any martial art downloaded into your brain, what would you choose and why? For me, just because I don't want to go through 10 years of grinding, I would probably just have jujitsu download into my brain, and that way that it's covered, and that way I don't have to worry about the ground or anything like that. I do think judo is pretty cool, but I'd probably just go with jujitsu and just call it good. And then once you got jujitsu downloaded into your brain, you're pretty much good to go. All you gotta do is work on your stand up, take some Muay Thai for about a year. You're like you'll be all right. And then you can focus on other fun stuff like weapons training, like sword training, like nunchaku size, which I need to start doing that too, because I need to start practicing my weaponry. Because I used to use tampas and size. I can do chucks, but I definitely always wanted to learn a sword. Like that's one thing. I've got to learn how to use a sword before I die. Max, you're gonna join boxing? Good for you. Absolutely, you're gonna do good. BMW, what's up? Back. You doing good? Everything good? Thanks for coming back. What about boxing? I wouldn't download boxing to my brain because honestly, depending on how far you want to go, it doesn't take that long to become competent at boxing. Now, there's levels to this because there's good enough to spar, good enough to do an exhibition match, good enough to do your first match, good enough to try out for the Olympics, good enough to go pro. So there's definitely levels to this, but it doesn't take that long to become competent at boxing. Like I said, there is a skill level because it depends on your temperament and your mentality and how far you want to take it. But if you do boxing for 1 year, you're gonna do pretty well. Like if you take it seriously, if you train boxing 3 to 4 days a week for a year, you're gonna do pretty okay for yourself in a street fight. How about a gun? Thanks, bro. I got the rookie title in Birmingham. Dope. Okay, I would like to learn capoeira because it looks smooth. Oh, absolutely, that would be dope. There's like no capoeira schools here in Denver, at least not that I heard of. I think it looks super smooth. That would be cool. That would be fun. So I would say maybe some kung fu. I think it'd be kind of cool to do all the forms and the weaponry. That would be kind of nice because let's be real here. It takes way longer to master kung fu than it does boxing. Because I mean, like I said, if you train boxing, like Anthony Joshua, he said that he went to the gym at 18 and within 3 years he was going to the Olympics and he was already one of the best in the world. So not everyone's Anthony Joshua, of course, because he's a tall specimen, but I'm telling you guys, between 2 to 5 years of boxing, you're going to be doing pretty good. Only 2 years of kung fu, you're probably not going to be that good of a fighter. You're not going to be very good at weapons. You might be able to do some forms, but you're probably not going to be that great, honestly. Let me see. I would love Muay Thai. No, you spell Muay Thai like this. Oh yeah, they got it. Thank you. You got it. He already got it for you. And same with Muay Thai. Again, there's levels to this because not everybody wants to be a Lupani Muay Thai warrior and have 200 fights. If you take Muay Thai for about between 2 to 4 years, you're going to be doing pretty good for yourself. You can easily get close to 10 fights. If you take Muay Thai for 4 years, that you're going to be doing pretty good for yourself. So I think like jujitsu is going to be way harder, of course. And kung fu, yeah, like only 2 years in kung fu is not going to do much for you. And what about weapons, guys? Like if you could learn what any weapon, what would you choose? Dude, your Ilya Duckin is Duckin. Okay, I don't know what that means. I'm a beginner. It's all good. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know either. BMW. I have no clue what he's saying. But if you guys could if you guys could learn a weapon, what would you choose? Like for me, I would learn like a katana sword for sure. That's like my number one because learning chucks, it's not that hard. You can learn how to use chucks in about th like I said, you won't be a master, but you can easily become competent in chucks in and like not three, about 3 months. If you practice chucking every day for 3 months, you can spin chucks pretty good. You can put together a good routine. But I've always wanted to learn how to use a sword. I think it'd be really cool. Wow, no, I don't watch that much UFC, not as much as I used to. I watch I do watch ONE FC because one, I have Amazon Prime, so it's much easier to watch. But no, I'm not trying to spend $79 by myself on a UFC card. I would take that money and just buy some shoes, honestly, or some new boxing gloves. Uh, let's see. I got a ring fight tomorrow, heavyweight division, freestyle, and my opponent would be a Taekwondo and Capoeira specialist, so I'm kind of nervous. No, not to be, I mean, being nervous is natural. I would say my advice is to have like a nightly ritual. So like what I do, I try to eat very light. I eat the same kind of things, and then I'll go and watch a movie from like my childhood, like one of my favorite martial arts movies, just to kind of get my just kind of get my mind at ease. And then I would say just don't eat anything you haven't normally eaten. Make sure you're fully hydrated and make sure you bring snacks to the event because you don't know what time you're going to be fighting. So just get yourself into a nightly routine. Yeah, don't be nervous. Yeah. I mean, being nervous is natural. If you're not a little bit nervous, something's a little bit off. So, just like I said, watch a cool movie from your childhood, from martial arts movie. Drink some tea maybe. And just do some visualizations. It's gonna be all right. Because trust me, I've gone through this 23 times. Like I have a whole nightly routine because like I always get nervous and then I think about okay if he does this I'm gonna do this if he does this I'm gonna do that so just watch a movie, chill out, rest, meditate. I think you're gonna be fine. Let me see. I just watched Southpaw and I drink a bowl of soup. Would that work? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, just like I said, eat nothing that you normally wouldn't eat because you don't want your stomach upset. So just yeah, just watch a movie like you just did, chill out and do some visualization, do some meditation, okay? It's gonna go, you're gonna do just fine. Okay, wow. Okay, got it. So that why you don't know. Okay, I'm not reading that. Okay. Thanks, Max. Yeah. Wow, my name is Armenian. Okay, no problem. Yeah. Shoot, I might actually need to do a video about that. What to do the night before your fight. I might actually make a video about that because that's actually really important because that can make all the difference the night before your nine set because it is kind of hard to sleep sometimes the night before a fight. So I think that's actually really that might be a really good video topic for me to do. So thanks guys, helping me out. Got some good ideas. Well, I'm thinking to start with ground game as soon as the round starts. Yeah, I mean they have a little bit of a plan, but you just know like it's gonna be kind of chaotic. You don't know exactly what your opponent's gonna do, so have a plan but also be ready to abandon the plan and just find a way to win. So have an idea of what you want to do, but don't be married to that game plan. You know, like you got to be able to adjust on the fly. Okay, BMW. I play football, not really boxing anymore. That's all right. Hey, at least it keeps you in shape, and I'm sure you're so good. The good thing about boxing, you can pick it back up pretty quick. You know, as long as the fundamentals are there. Because I have one student, I train her maybe like once every couple of months, and she was really young when I trained her. I just drilled the fundamentals into her so well that when she comes back, it's like we never even left. So as long as you got strong fundamentals, you can bounce back quick. Yeah, but okay. Cool. All right, guys. You guys got any more questions for me? I'm probably gonna dip out here in about 5 minutes. Got to go teach boxing. Not gonna lie, I wish I didn't have to teach these classes, so I'd rather much rather stay here with you guys, chop it up, and get some ideas for new videos. But hey, got to pay the bills, right? So that's why I'm doing these live streams, so I can try to get this channel out, try and get the channel to grow. So if you guys hit the thumbs up button for me, that helps to get it out. Appreciate it. Okay, BMW. All right, take care. Appreciate you joining me. See you next time. Like I said, I'll dip out here in a few more minutes. So if you guys got any more questions for me, thank you for joining me. Always appreciate it. Okay. Bro, not gonna lie, you're like one of the sweetest and kindest MMA streamers I have ever talked to. I did talk to a few others and they were really cocky, but you, my friend, are really helpful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the kind words. Appreciate it. That's all. That's what these drop streams are about. Just trying to be positive. I'm just upbeat. There's no need to be cocky. In fact, I got humbled this past weekend. I didn't even know I needed to get humbled, but I sparred a 16-year-old and the kid came at me so crazy. He actually knocked me silly twice. And I'm like, dang, like here this guy's 16 years old and I freaking got rocked. So that's why you gotta be humble. God has a way of humbling you if you get prideful. So I just try to stay as humble as I can. That's why I'm praying that promoter sends me that belt. I need that belt in my life. My life's work here. Because that was the third time I've had a title shot in 20 years. So I just pray that he'll send me that belt. I already have a case built out for it. So I hope he sends it. So thank you guys. Thank you for the kind words. Appreciate it. Man, we love. Yeah. May bless you. Well, thank you guys. Appreciate it. And you guys are awesome. So it kind of motivates me to keep going because I'm not gonna lie, there's times when I don't feel like live streaming sometimes, and I'm like, man, I kind of just want to chill and just kind of veg out. I just want to doom scroll, swipe on Tinder. But I'm like, you know what? Like I'm trying to level up. I'm trying to get this information out. I'm trying to be positive, trying to be a light to you guys. So that you guys actually motivate me to do it. So thank you guys for joining my streams. Even though like they might not have the most people in them. But I'm just happy that you guys are here. It keeps me motivated. Wait, I got okay, BMW, what's your question? Okay, bro, should I gain more mass? I'm thinking that 95 kilograms for it's kind of light. Honestly, well, it depends on your goal. I mean, like, are you building mass for like a show? I mean, do you want to be like on the bodybuilding stage, or are you just doing it for looks or for actual fighting reasons? I'm trying to bulk up myself, but for me, it's not necessarily to prove my fighting. It's more because the looks. I just like the way I look, 10 pounds heavier. So, I would say if you're just trying to perform, don't worry about it. Just focus on your conditioning, just your conditioning and your training. But if you want to go more for looks maxing, which I do believe in looks maxing. So if you get in the best shape you possibly can, I agree with it. But just this you got to wonder why you want to get bigger. Like, is it just because you want more girls? You want to look better? Like on IG photos, like if you're just fighting, I don't think you need to focus on that. Focus on your cardio, condition, focus on your conditioning, your pad work, your bag work, ground training. I'd focus more on that, honestly. Joshua, hi bro, long time, bro. Thanks for coming back, Joshua. Okay, no, I want to do it for fighting reasons. Okay, for fighting reasons, then okay, yeah. That's good. Then yeah, shoot. I mean, more power to you. Bulk up. Just know there is a trade-off. When you bulk up, your punches are gonna suffer a little bit because when you get bigger, you're gonna get a little bit slower, and your body's gonna require more oxygen. So you might hit harder, but you might not have as good as cardio. So there's definitely a trade-off. So it's something you got to think about. Okay. Uh, Let me see. Yo, you stream on another platform? No, I just stream here, like, because I want to get used to streaming on YouTube. And then I might actually start streaming on because I have a TikTok as well. I can't remember my screen name on TikTok right this second, but no, I might start trying to stream on TikTok, but I just want to get good at YouTube first and then kind of venture out and get used to the software, get used to the mic, having the headphones on and having the whole setup. So, but no, I think I'll go on TikTok here at some point. Bro, I got a girlfriend who does not know about my MMA. She did see me beat up a few guys in school, but I told her I'm a chess player. What should I do? Bro, man, don't lie or like don't lie about it because here's the thing about lying. If you tell a lie, you're gonna have to tell about 4 or 5 more lies to cover up that lie. So just be honest with her. Like I wouldn't hide it for her. Okay. You was laggy for some sex. Yeah, yeah, that it just happens because I'm using OBS right now. Because I'm using my camera. Got a Sony A7 IV camera I'm using. It just happens sometimes. It gets a little bit laggy, but I do notice on the replay when I play it back on YouTube, it looks fine. Let me see, Joshua, you got some good news? Like, what's up? See, you're a chess boxer. Yeah, for real. Joshua, what's your good news? And you are good. Yeah, man, you are right. I should tell her I have been dating her for more than 8 months. Yeah, bro, you gotta tell her, bro, because if she finds out from another source, she's gonna be like, "What the heck? Why haven't you told me? You don't trust me." It's gonna create this big argument. So I would tell her the truth, because like I said, once you tell one lie, you're gonna have to tell multiple lies to cover up that lie. I said I do taekwondo. Yeah, what's up? What about taekwondo? That was my first art. I might actually do a live stream about what's the best martial art. That should get some good conversations going. I think that would probably be a good one. So yeah, so which martial art you would have downloaded into your brain, and then which one do you think is the best? 'Cause that always gets people upset. I'd say between that one, Ali versus Tyson, that would get people worked up. But definitely whatever. website is, or not website, whatever martial art is the best. So, all right, guys, I got to dip out here in a few minutes. I know I say that every time and I stay for like 5 more minutes, but if you guys got any more last questions for me, please let me know. Let me see. I have my first Taekwondo grading this Saturday. Uh, just gone. I passed the grading and have gone from white to white with white, yellow stripe. Yeah, yeah. Congratulations, Joshua. Keep at it. Keep grinding. That's a nice level up. And then make sure whenever they give you a certificate, make sure you keep it and put it in a safe place because you never know if you might want to open up a school or taekwondo school when you get your black belt. Have those certifications. I still wish I had mine somewhere because I know there are somewhere. They're in my mom's garage somewhere. But make sure you save any certificate you get. Make sure you save it and keep it in a safe place. Yeah, Max, she and me liked each other for more than 2 years before we confessed. Yeah, good. Let me see. I have a question about the live. Yeah, what's up? What's your question, Max? Thanks, bro. Okay, we'll do. Yep, absolutely. Yep. Keep all the certifications. Still got to get used to looking to the camera because I'm so used to looking at the screen. I forget. I got to look at the camera. It's right there. Got to look at the camera. Yo, Dragonfist, I hope we meet someday in person, and I would love to learn a lot of things from you. Absolutely. Yeah. Hey, if you're ever in Denver, Colorado, pull up. So, yeah, we can definitely train. So, thank you so much for the kind words. Appreciate you guys. Like I said, you guys motivate me to keep doing this. And you too, BMW and Max. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm glad we got a little community here. So, this is dope. I might not have 400 people watching the stream, but at least I got some cool people I'm talking to. And hopefully, I can motivate you guys. And thanks for joining me. So I'm not even real. I'm an AI. So I'll be your AI friend. Do I stream every day? I try to. There's a few days of the week I can't just because I'm teaching classes and it's too hard for me to get home in the afternoon and drive back in rush hour traffic. But nah, um, for sure, I'll stream Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. I do notice when I stream on Saturdays, not a lot of people watch because obviously they're all out doing stuff and doing whatever. But no, for sure, I'm gonna try to live stream almost every day. Sometimes I might even do twice a day. So because my regular YouTube videos don't do that well. My YouTube shorts do well. I have my members only section, so if you guys want to join me on that, it's only $2.99 a month, cancel any time. So I have like exclusive kickboxing content on there to help you. It's called the Fast Track Fundamentals. So if you guys want to get your boxing or kickboxing on point, make sure you check that out. But no, I'm gonna try to live stream as much as I can for sure, guys. Let's see. Hope is the thing that makes us human for real. Absolutely. How long does it normally take to get from white to the next belt? Usually in my system, it was about they had testing every 2 months, which I think is pretty decently fair. They might have changed it, but do make a Discord. So, all right, guys, I gotta dip out. I gotta get ready. Because I gotta head out here. I gotta get to work on time here. So thank you guys so much for joining. Appreciate you guys. Follow me on Instagram. Here's my Instagram. I'll put it in the chat one more time for you guys. Um, let's see. So you guys can follow me on Instagram. Bam. So give me a follow on there. So, okay, because I did in less than a month. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, all right, Max. Peace out. Thanks for joining me. All right, guys, I got to dip out. Thank you. Hit the like button on your way out. Appreciate you guys. See you guys soon.